This is a paramotor, and this is Crystal River Airport, and this is the Hobby Channel. What's up, everybody? I'm Scott and you're watching the Hobby Channel, and today we're at the Crystal River Airport here, and we're going to be doing a flight, and I got my motor set up just over there waiting on the midday thermals to calm down, which they're about there, getting about ready to fly. About an hour and a half until sunset now, so we'll catch you on the takeoff. So I just wanted to interject here so that I can elaborate a little bit more on Crystal River Airport, as I thought it was a pretty cool place, cool people, and it was worth a little extra mention. First off, right off the bat, this was my first time flying out of an airport, or any official airport anyways. I've only flown out of grass strips and backyards and such, so I was a little more nervous than my average flight this time around. Second, CGC, as its FAA designation is, or Crystal River Airport, is a nice place. It's seemingly well maintained. There's a friendly staff. There's also a friendly lounge cat named Bob. He's pretty cool. I think they said he's at least like 13 years old, so he's an old guy. There's one runway that's 4,500 feet long and another that's 2,600 feet long, as well as a grass strip that parallels one of the runways. There are two open hangars there for airplane storage, and a mechanic bay, as well as a fuel truck for the gas that they sell there, the aviation fuel. There are also planes tied down on the runway, which are also just kind of everywhere. Speaking of which, there are also planes just everywhere inside the office as well, so as you step through the front door, it's a pretty cool place just to look at. The planes go all down the wall, and then they come to in the middle of the room where there's a fan that is a nose cone and propeller of an airplane. That's pretty cool. There's just planes everywhere. There's also two computers for navigational purposes. If you're wanting to fly around, it has all the controlled airspace information and weather info about the day. There's also a beautiful showcase countertop with things that they have for sale inside, t-shirts and flight manuals and pilot related gear. They also offer flight lessons and training, so if you're looking to become a pilot in the future, they have the examiner there and the testing facility. So Crystal River Airport is FAA designation CGC. That's the short three-letter abbreviation that you can look at, and it'll have information about winds aloft or weather data. It's an easier way to find an airport rather than saying the whole name of the airport. It's also known as Captain Tom Davis Field because Captain Tom Davis was a pilot back in, I believe it was around the Korean War. He's now 95 years old, but he was a combat pilot. He was a squadron commander, and then after his military career became the manager and operator of Crystal River Airport, which at the time was just a little grassroots field or whatever with dirt runways and not much to speak of, and over the years it built up into what it is today. He also flew like half of the RC planes that you see on the side of the wall, the little model planes. He flew about like half of those. There's a section of those that he himself personally flew. All this is located in Crystal River, Florida, which is famous for manatees as well as other things. It's located about a 10-minute drive or 4 nautical miles approximately from the Gulf of Mexico waters. And that's just a little bit about Crystal River Airport that I wanted to say. My flight coming out of there was a successful mission in which a couple of firsts happened. For one, it was my first time flying out of an airport with my paramotor, And then for the first time mid-flight, I killed my engine and flew around for a couple of minutes with just under the glider wing, nice and peaceful, quiet. So that was really nice. And also for the first time, even though I've had it downloaded for about a year, I've never actually used it. I always forget. It's something that you want to set up right at the last minute before you're getting ready to take off. And that is the PPG Flyer app on my cell phone. It's like a black box recorder for an airplane, but is on my cell phone and is specifically designed for paramotor / paraglider pilots. It allows you to see all of your GPS data, flight speed, altitude while you're in flight, and review it later, as well as plan for future routes on future flights. And so without further ado, here is that flight. Alright, Hobby Channel, back again here. Got my wing all laid out, motor's ready. We're out on the middle of the runway in the little grass part in between the runways, and about to do a launch here. So wish me luck. It's a little bit windier than I would like, but still within the limits of safety. So I'm gonna send it here in a minute, and I will catch back up with you in the sky. Well guys, I hope you've been enjoying my content on the Hobby Channel, and as of right now I've been spending most of my time working, trying to put away extra money for Oshkosh. So if you're going to Oshkosh, I guess I might see you over there, and if not, then you could watch the videos on my channel. I'll be posting probably quite a few of them from Oshkosh. Coming up here at the end of July. It's that last week of July. And then probably in between now and then, I may only fly 1 or 2 more times. We'll see. But I'm up today. It's a nice day. It's beautiful. It's not turbulent. Air's very smooth. It's a little bumpy down low, but no problems up here. Maybe probably hit about 1,500 feet or so getting over here. That's a Walmart down there below me. That is where I took off from my first Florida flight. It's right down there on that little patch. There is golf courses aplenty down here. There's one right here. There's one right there. There's another one over there. Getting a little chilly up here. I must be, I don't know, maybe 2,000 feet right now. It's my house right down there, I see. Alright, I'm over a nice little piece of field here. I'm going to do something I ain't never done before. I'm going to kill my engine. We are dead stick. This is Super 6-1. We are going down. Ooh-wee. Oh, it's so peaceful without the engine. Oh, man. Oh, this is nice. And we're back. Successful restart. It's just an ocean of trees as far as the eye can see. I gotta say, this part of Florida is not very paramotor friendly in terms of the population density and the environment with all the forested area. Certainly ain't like the Midwest where you just got an ocean of open fields. Even when they're planted, I mean, you could still land them if you have to. Yep, that's a little bumpy down here. I mean, it's not bumpy, but I can feel there it is. There's, I knew it was coming. You feel it coming. Feel the bumps. I'm alive! Oh, well, there you have it, folks. Successful landing. And this time I used my flight tracker app for the first time ever. So I'll have some data to report once I get back home. I'll include that in the video. And then I just got to pack up my wing here and head home. Yeah, I just landed. I live right around the corner, so I took off out of the airport and I just landed over at the golf course.
So, and it gets off and flies, huh?
Yes, that's my wing in the bag there. I just fold, and this all comes apart and fits in the trunk of my car.
Dude, I love toys.
Yeah.
Can I take a picture? Do you mind?
Of course. Yeah, here. In fact, I got a
thank
YouTube channel you could check out.
Thank you. This is even better.
Yeah.
You're Scott?
Yes. So that was my flight, and as usual, when I fly anywhere public, I tend to run into people who are interested. I always enjoy talking to them and sharing all about the sport of paramotor and powered paragliding. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this episode of the Hobby Channel. I've enjoyed making it, that's for sure. I hope you stick around for future episodes. We'll be going to Oshkosh here at the end of July, and I'm probably going to be doing a whole series of episodes just on that. So stick around and we'll have that coming up in the future. Also, I have other local flight plans that I have planned out, like a high altitude flight and other explorative flights, possibly a fly camping episode. So if you're still watching up to this point, thank you. Helps towards my watch hours, trying to get monetized and move further into the YouTube community. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, drop a like if you liked the video, and we will see you in the next episode. I'm Scott, and you've been watching the Hobby Channel. So also, somebody asked me to give a personal shout out, so this one's for you, Devin Harnish. He's a kid that was watching my videos and came in as a customer at my work, so I got to talk to him. Anyways,